Namaste and welcome to Yogami. I'm Mallika, your trainer for today. Let's join the palms together right in front of the heart center and opening the chest here, keeping the neck, spine and the head in a straight line. Activating the outer edges of the legs and tucking in the tailbone. Centering yourself here in standing prayer pose or Sthit Pratnasana. Gently releasing. And now let's begin with our warm-up. Next, let's continue with our warm-up routine. Start by placing the hands on the shoulder blades and rotating. Getting the elbows to join at the center, taking them all the way up and making big circles. Say 3 to 5 times on each side. And from here, taking the arms out above shoulder level, palms facing upwards, start to take the hands again to the shoulder blades and back. Taking the arms forward, continue the same movement 5 to 8 times. Really activating the arms here. And from here, I'm going to interlace the fingers and stretch the arms forward. I'm elongating the neck and the spine here, getting the knuckles to point up towards the ceiling. Getting a good length here. And with the next inhale, with my chest open, dropping to the left side and holding the breath there for a few seconds. Coming back to the center as you exhale. Inhaling, dropping to the right side again, keeping the chest open, holding the breath for a few seconds. And coming back gently to the center. With the next inhale and exhale, I twist to the right. Inhaling, I come back to the center. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Inhaling, gently coming back to the center. With the next inhale, only the upper body goes back. We're going to keep the biceps aligned to the arms and exhaling. I'm going to bend from my spine and reach a point where the upper body is parallel to the ground. Again, lengthening the knuckles towards the wall in front of you. Exhaling, twisting the upper body. And inhaling, gently coming back to the center. With the next exhale, again, twist the upper body to the other side. Staying here without any breath for a few seconds and inhaling back to the center. With the next exhale, we're going to hang the upper body down, placing the hands on the elbows and really trying to take the chest towards the thighs here. Releasing any tension in the neck or the spine. You can move left to right here or even front to back. Really releasing any tension here in the neck and the spine. Keeping the legs straight, feeling a good stretch in the hamstrings. Again, interlacing the fingers and coming back up, bending backwards and taking the arms in a backward rotation. From here, we're going to start rotating the right arm, isolating the right arm from the rest of the body. So rotating it about 5 times on each side, keeping the body still. And making big circles, repeating the same movement with the left arm 5 times on each side. Really opening up the joint here. And from here, we're going to take the arms on either side, slightly above shoulder level, and hold here for a few seconds. Take a few deep breaths. Keep breathing. from here, we're going to visualize a ball on the palms of our hands. And we're going to try to bob this ball up and down, but we're going to keep the arms absolutely straight and strong. Down this time, so the palms turn and they face downwards. Taking the palms facing forward, repeating the same movement, and finally backwards, repeating the same movement. Taking the arms in a backward rotation and releasing. That completes our warm-up.
Next, we'll be practicing the standing forward bend or Uttanasana. People with a lower back injury or a hamstring tear should avoid this posture. Also, people suffering from sciatica or the pain that goes down the leg should ideally not be practicing. People with glaucoma and detached retina should also avoid. We're going to come to the middle of our mat. Taking the feet together, we start by measuring 1 foot distance between the feet, keeping the outer edges parallel. Inhaling, we take the arms up. Exhale, keeping the biceps aligned to the ears, lengthening the spine, we come down all the way. Here we hold on to the ankles or the lowest point you can reach onto your legs, aligning the forearms to the calves. And keeping the spine long, trying to take the chest into the thighs and the forehead into the shins. I also want you to lift here from the root of the hamstrings at your hip and feel that hamstring stretch deepen. Taking a few long deep breaths here in this posture. Now the benefits of this asana are that it helps to stretch the hamstrings and the back, helps to reduce anxiety and headaches. It also improves the digestion and quietens the mind. And with the next inhale, we'd keep our arms all the way ahead and come back up, taking the arms in a backward rotation. Next, we'll be practicing triangle pose or Trikonasana. The contraindications for this posture are that if you have a migraine, diarrhea, high or low blood pressure, or a neck or back injury, you must avoid this posture. We're going to start by measuring about 4 to 4.5 feet distance between our feet. And we're going to take the left toes out, keeping the pelvis pointing forward. Inhale, we take the arms out on either side. Exhale, we drop down, keeping the left hand as low on the leg as we can and the right arm upwards. We want to open our right shoulder and keep our chest open right here. Taking long deep breaths as we look up at our right palm. Important to keep the chest open, feeling that beautiful stretch on the inner leg. Bringing the left toes in as we release. We take the right toes out, keeping the pelvis pointed forward. Inhale, arms to either side. Exhale, bending the spine laterally to drop all the way to the right side while we look up at our left hand. We want to try to keep both the arms in a straight line and keep the chest open here. Now the benefits of Trikonasana are that it helps to strengthen the legs, knees, ankles, arms and chest. As we noticed, it stretches and opens the hips, groins, hamstrings, calves, shoulders, chest and the spine. Also helps to increase mental and physical equilibrium, helps to improve digestion and also reduces anxiety, stress, back pain and sciatica. Inhale, we come back to the center, taking the right toes in and releasing the asana. Next, we'll be practicing the revolved triangle or Parivrit Trikonasana. People with a neck or hamstring injury should avoid this posture. People with sacroiliac issues or pregnant women should also avoid this posture. We're going to start by taking about 4.5 to 5 feet distance between our feet. The pelvis straight, taking the left toes out and the arms on either side, shoulder level. Exhaling, I take the right hand to the left ankle and look up at the left hand. Keeping the chest open and looking into the left palm, holding that posture for a few moments and inhaling, looking at your right palm coming back to the center, taking the left toes in and the right toes out. With the arms on either side, shoulder level, we take the left hand all the way to the right ankle, twisting and looking up at the right palm. Staying there for a few moments, deepening the stretch by bending the left elbow and really opening the right shoulder. Inhaling, we look at the left hand and we come back up to the center. Now the benefits of this posture are that it helps to tone the legs, releases the thoracic spine, invigorates the abdominal organs and helps to stimulate digestion. Next we'll be practicing the pranayam Kapalbhati. Now women who are on their period or are pregnant should avoid this pranayam. Also if you suffer from a heart disease, keep the exhalation extremely slow. People with high blood pressure should also not increase the rate of practicing Kapalbhati. Starting by sitting in Sukhasana, keeping the neck spine and the head in a straight line, taking the left hand and placing the fingers right at the diaphragm. I want you to feel the movement there. And from here we start to exhale forcefully, keeping the inhale passive. What's important is that we keep the facial features relaxed and the body still and stable. You can then start to increase the rate and make the rate of exhalation even faster. Practicing this for 10 to 20 rounds and gradually increasing as you continue your practice. Next, we'll be practicing alternate nostril breathing or Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Children under 12 years of age should not practice it, and cardiac patients should not exceed their time capacity when they're practicing this pranayama. We're going to start by sitting upright in Sukhasana and taking the right hand, bending the middle finger and the index finger inwards, joining the ring finger and the pinky and keeping the thumb outside. We're going to use the right thumb to block the right nostril. Inhale through the left and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, block, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, exhale left, 2, 3, 4. The benefits of this pranayama are that it causes favorable pressure changes in the lungs for better oxygenation of the body. It balances the energies in our system and helps us cope with pains and aches. 2, 3, 4. Release and relax. You can practice up to 5 to 8 rounds per day and gradually increase it every week. Next, we'll be practicing the corpse pose or shavasana, also known as the dead body posture. We're going to start by lying down on the back with the legs wider than hip distance apart and the arms on either side, palms facing upwards. Keeping the eyes shut and starting to feel the weight of the body on the ground, really surrendering to the force of gravity. Scanning the entire body for any tension or tightness and releasing it into the mat. Softening the facial features as we begin to consciously relax each part of the body, from the tips of the toes all the way to the crown of the head. Feeling a state of deep relaxation in the entire body and resting here in shavasana for a few more moments, maintaining your stillness. Gently starting to make yourself aware of the room you're in, making slight movements of the fingertips and the toes, hearing any sounds in your environment, and feeling the weight of your body on the mat, and allowing that gentle movement of the fingertips and the toes to bring you back to the present moment. Gently turning to your left side, Supporting the head with the arm and keeping the body in a straight line, resting here on your side. Maintaining a present state of mind. Not worrying about the past and not thinking about the future. Taking the support of your hands and coming back into a seated posture with your eyes shut. Holding Sukhasana. Keeping the spine straight and taking the hands in Namaste as we begin to chant Om 3 times. To end our practice, take a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rubbing the palms together and touching the hands to the back of the neck, the head, cupping the eyes, blinking and gently releasing as you open your eyes, feeling absolutely relaxed and renewed. Thank you for practicing with me and see you again for our next session on Yogami.